In Joel 3. Now, I'll just say quickly, it's talking about like the revelation. They had a revelation. They gathered in Mount Megiddo, which is Armageddon, the nations. It doesn't talk much there or anywhere. They're all nations of world war. Okay, it just talks about bowls and it's another story and plagues. But from Mount Megiddo, they go down to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, which literally means God's judgment, and that's where God wastes the nations. The end of Revelation and here. Okay, so Joel 3 here. And it says the blood of everyone dying and horses and humans will be as high as a horse's bridle, which is 5-6 feet. Anyways, in those days, at that time, when I restore the fortunes of Judah and Jerusalem, because they went into captivity, I will gather them from all the nations. From right? Babylon, they went back. Assyria, they never went back. Okay, and I will gather them to the valley of Jehoshaphat. I just explained that, God's judgment. There I will enter a judgment against them, the nations, concerning my inheritance, my people Israel, for they scattered them amongst the nations. There you go, all through history. And divided up my land. They cast lots, all world empires too, for my people, and traded boys for prostitutes. They sold girls for wine, and that they may drink. Now what have I done to you? Now he mentions Tyre and Sidon. Now Tyre and Sidon is on the coast there of Israel, well, modern day Syria, or just North Israel now today. But they never really did much to Israel, other than, again, probably Israel went into Assyria, the house of the north. Sidon and Tyre and other nations, it says in Hosea, pretty sure, that they went in and took remnants, and they saw they were weak, and took remnants of whatever they're a trading nation. Well, humans too, for slaves and everything, right? Took the remnants, because the house of Israel never came back from they went to Europe. They were the white man, basically, from the house of Assyria. They cast lots for my people. I read that. Verse 4, now what have I done to you, Syria, in the region of Philistia? What I just said. Are you repaying me? God's saying, for what I have done. If you pay me back, I will swiftly and speedily return on your own heads what you have done. For you took my silver, my gold, and finest treasures from your temple. You sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to the Greeks, that you might send them far away from their homeland. They also did that, I explained. See, I am going to arouse them out of their places. In the end, where you sold them, and I will. Here's like a metaphor of God punishing, because he's going about these nations earlier, right? It's like a metaphor what he's saying here of the end, probably, most likely, because that's the context. And it could be the nations called Sidon and Tyre as a symbol, right? Because you sold them, and I will return them in the end, and they're gonna pay you back. I will sell your sons and daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them far away. It says here, Sabians, like Yemen, I think. Okay. But it's more metaphorically, in the end, all nations are going to pay, for everything they did to Israel, all the nations throughout history, okay, to the land of Israel. Proclaim this among the nations, prepare for war, arouse their warriors, I need to gleam. Let the fighting man beat your swords into plowshares and everything, but God's going to come and bring his warriors and win.